Hello, guys. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Having a good weekend so far. Some time off if you can. Been a while since I got a chance to play. Been really busy. At work, travel for work, and bunch of commitments on the weekend. Whereas everything else goes, that's kind of my busy season. So you know, don't get a lot of chance to play. But honestly, if I'm being completely straight, forward is, I'm a Star Citizen, especially always during the January, the New Year break, the holiday break that CAG takes. Star Citizen always kind of gets a little stale. And with people waiting for new patch and all that stuff, there's just not that much to do. But that's okay. I don't know if you guys can see. That's kind of what I wanted to get on really quick and chat about. I don't know if you guys probably seen the Star Citizen live that happened a few days ago, I believe, or maybe it was even a day or two ago. That was discussing 3.23 patch, and man, I tell you, if all that implemented, Star Citizen is going to change a lot, like significant, because 3.23 is going to introduce a lot of changes. Like not only are the master modes I in, which that's a very that's a very divisive topic in itself. So not only is master mode is going to be in, most ships are going to get gimbaled weapons, and not only gimbaled weapons as far as you know, all of them, but like no gimbaled weapons that will not require the step down in the size of the guns. And all ships are getting gimbaled weapons, and also turrets are getting gimbaled weapons. Now there are some exceptions, like the Inferno, Vanguard. Obviously, they were talking about, without those guns. Like if the ship looks like there's no way that the weapon can be gimbaled, it probably will not be, but generally all weapons will get gimbaled, master modes, precision targeting. So that will be a little bit of changes to get used to. Um, that's gonna be a significant change. If I'm honest, I mean the change is needed. I just don't know how that's gonna work out. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Is the Do we need a change from a current flight model? Yeah. The Is gimbling every weapon, including the turret weapon, necessarily the answer? Don't know. Have to find out. But at least we're getting something new. Also a lot of changes, and I don't remember. I believe they said that it's going to be, the whole EVA mechanic, the push pull, and that might be coming in 3.23. I don't remember exactly, but the whole EVA stuff will change also how we navigate EVA. Cargo terminals are coming. Um, Freight elevators and all that stuff. So that would be kind of cool. New game loop for the cargo stations and all. But also a lot of changes to economy. A lot of multi cruise ships will go up in price significantly. Some starter ships will be cheaper. Like I know, speaking of, since flying a Pisces, the Pisces will be cheaper, so that's kind of cool. Um, so really they're aiming at making a lot of the stuff user friendly, new player friendly, which is great. Um, and 3.23 is not even several, is a lot of weeks away, unfortunately, but that's okay. But I think it would be one of the more significant patches 2-star citizen. And one of the features I am excited about is instanced hangars and a lot of physicalized inventory. I think that's awesome. I having you know you be more connected to the world. I think that's great. Having a physical place, or like having physical place that you can call home, unload cargo and all that stuff. That's going to be phenomenal. I'm really looking forward to that. So generally excited excited for changes. I think it's needed. Um, I think it's long overdue. I mean, not the whole flight model and all that, but just general changes as far as you know, economy, instant hangars, but obviously most importantly, the flight model. That's a big one. So, looking forward to that. I don't know how you guys feel. I don't know how you guys feel about the changes. I know master modes is a divisive topic. But if the precision targeting and everything else works the way it's going to work, I mean, it might be good change. We'll have to wait and see. But my concern is with master modes. Oh, my dog is being impatient. With master modes and everything being gimbaled and removing the penalty of gimbaled weapons, man, that's going to be a little bit of a DPS raise. And I know they're trying to make this more friendly for new players, but man, they might get rolled at the first time they enter combat. That's gonna be something to get used to. So just something to consider. Um, we'll just have to test that out. It's their main part is that they're looking for feedback, and feedback they will get. Let me say that. Um, Overall, I think we need a little bit of shake up. So if it's gonna work out, not going to work out, we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, there's no 100% guarantee. I mean, they're still doing balancing and all that. But if you combine economy changes where some stuff is more expensive, oh, be quiet, Winston. He is being impatient. Some stuff is more expensive. Some stuff is cheaper. I mean, that's gonna dictate what people are using also. So I'm curious to kind of see how we combine with economy, combined with master modes, combined with all those changes. I am curious to see how that's going to affect the game overall. So I guess find out. Also for personal weapons, they talked about having actually, let's say for example, if you're wearing a combat helmet, you will have not a precise crosshair, but at least your plume or your spread crosshairs. You can fire basically like this from the hip. You'll be able to see on the screen where your shots have a chance of going, and obviously kind of like standard mechanic for other FPS. If you're moving, you're running, or like let's say I'm jumping right now, your your plume or your accuracy cone will obviously increase. Even if you're not wearing your combat helmet, you will not have that crosshair, or you might be less accurate with that, and so forth. So a lot of the proportional, I mean, new guns and all that, a lot of changes from that perspective, I welcome. They said the magazine. magazine mechanics is going to be less clunky, the inventory less clunky. But the last thing I want to talk about, and it's probably the most exciting, I'm going to be anticipate. I mean, I will put up with a lot of changes from this patch if this really works. Is the star map? The star map rework. I mean, and don't forget you have actually a compass. I can actually call out my bearing. Winston, be quiet. I am almost done. But actually having a star map rework is going to be phenomenal. Where it tells you your ETA to target or to your destination. It tells you, how long, and it's just you select a point where you want to go, you click, and it will map the route. No more quantum markers. It will reroute. So I am so excited about the star map rework. I mean, finally. I mean, that's probably going to be the biggest quality of life improvement that I that they could make. I mean, there's obviously big ones, but this is one of the biggest quality of life improvements, I think, personally. Just because the current star map hasn't changed a lot, and it is just god awful. I mean, it's bad. I mean, I'll even forego the looting mechanic if they change. I mean, they're changing that, but I will forego looting mechanic if that means getting star maps sooner. I am that sick. I mean, I will not miss you at all. So that would be kind of that to me. That's probably one of the coolest, or personally, the changes that I anticipate the most. What about you guys? I'm sure I'm missing a bunch of stuff because I was watching this well, I was on the road, and then I had a morning flight scheduled and all that, so I was trying to catch up. But honestly, I am so excited. And I think, for better or for worse, with master modes and all that, it's gonna bring people back to the game or have people get their opinion on the game. It's fine. I think we need an infusion of changes here. Because I'll be honest, around the holidays and all that, it's getting just a little stale. To me personally. So, where I'm like, hey, instead of coming in, so I have a few minutes, instead of dealing with some of the bugs, I'll just paint my, Warhammer minis or something instead of playing. But, 1, 2, 3 is coming out. You bet I'm gonna make every effort that I can to be playing and actually checking out new features. So, just want it, but it's nice to get in the game, kind of chat about new patch, and yeah, it's good to be back. Anyway, all right, Winston, hold on, I'll let you out. But anyway, hopefully you guys are doing okay. Let's hope we don't have a long wait for 3.23. I am anticipating. I mean, I am eagerly anticipating that patch, and I'm gonna go into these whole master modes, gimbal, guns, and all these ship changes with an open mind. I think it's still in development. Things will change. I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna test it out. Um, but I'm gonna enjoy it. Getting upset about the game that's still in active development is just kind of silly. It's not that big of a deal. We still have resets. Nothing is in stone. So it's not that big of a deal. The PvP crowd, that vocal minority, I would say, that bitches about master modes because they kind of made that their thing. It's okay. They'll still be good. They'll get used to it and it'll be fine. Well, we will all have to get used to it. I mean, but I think it will make more ships viable. It'll make more loadouts viable. So we'll see how it goes. All right, guys. Have a good weekend. Have a good one, and I will talk to you later because I gotta go let my dog out. Take care.